Hi, welcome to Christy's Stampin' Spot. So I finally am able to go on and show you guys week 2 of my 12 weeks of Halloween. And this week I've done the spooky Hershey bar wrappers because my kids loved taking chocolate bars and wrap them. It's always a fun and easy way to take a fun treat for Halloween. If you guys go on to my website, I have my blog up, and I also have this cute little inspiration sheet that has the measurements for the large chocolate bar and for a regular chocolate bar and the little snack ones. So, and a little detail about creating your own, some of the products that I used to make your own DSP. Okay, so today I'm going to use some of this gorgeous, I absolutely love this. It's so fun, super fun Halloween DSP from Monster Bash DSP from the new holiday catalog that goes live here quick, September 4th, which is just around the corner. Oh, it's so super cute, super cute. And on this big one, I used the bats. Isn't that cool? And then I made the tag. The tag is just, I used the stitched label dies and in the black foil as my base, and then I made a little white to put my For You, which is the stamp from the tiny keepsake boxes, and that's the pretty label punch. And then I actually used the everyday label punch and cut out the like almost Scooby-Doo super cute what is that, castle or haunted house that is in the DSP. And what's cool about this is you could cut it, but our circle punch and our everyday label punch, as you can see, I actually was able to cut out, punch out these super cute, they're not really castles, they're like, although this looks like it's a kind of like a castle, this haunted house, it just totally looks like a Scooby-Doo. Something you've seen in a Scooby cartoon. And although it's got a cool Marauders map type thing on the back, our punches work so good to get these out, which make fabulous tags. And so that's what I did with this one. And plus I added a little bit of glimmer and used this fabulous, I love this. So this was in our holiday catalog last year. So I was very excited that it was in our new catalog this year. And it is this glittered organdy ribbon. Isn't that cool? It is like perfect for Halloween, although it's gorgeous for anything, but I just love all the glitter. Super fun, super fun. Okay, so like I said, this is the large, and if you go online, you can download my review the DSP measurements. And so for the big bar, I made it's 7 by 8.5. And then for the regular bar, it's 5 by 5.25. So here's a piece that I've done of the, for the regular DSP, and this has got spider webs, and look at, here's more of those little castles and these super cute little critters. I just love this. I love the gargoyles. They're super cute. Anyway, the best way to make it so you can wrap, because this is a little bit thicker than copy paper, and I'm going to show you guys in a minute how to make your own DSP, but the best way is to take your bone folder and curl it, right? That helps break it a little bit so that it's easier to wrap around. And then you can use your favorite adhesive, whether it's glue dots or tear and tape, and see, it folds just like that. Isn't that adorable? It's so easy. Whether you do, if you're going to do these for trick-or-treaters, I don't know if you have lots of trick-or-treaters, but for me, my kids love to take these to school, whether it's like a big one for your teachers or for their friends, or for like a class party. These are super fun, and it's not a lot. You don't have to put in like a ton of work, because again, they're gonna eat these they're gonna eat all these treats, and then the treats are gonna, like, you know, go on the in the trash can, Right, they're probably just going to discard this pretty paper, which will break your heart a little bit, but you got to use it, stuff. Got to use it. So I just put a little bit on here, and I always find it's easier if you add your adhesive to the paper so that if they want to, they can actually pull it off without it being stuck to your candy bar, because otherwise they have to rip it open to get to the candy. So let me see. So I actually love the Pick-a tool. I have, because seriously, the struggle is real with sometimes with with the tear and tape to get the little sticky off. But man, it works really good, like for boxes. So I've been using my tear and tape quite a bit when you're making projects. Okay, so just stick it on there, pull it over, get it on there, and muy bien. Isn't that adorable? It's so adorable. And like I said, you can slip it on off if you need to. And then to make a really fun label, it doesn't take that much. Like, so this is some black foil, and I cut this out with what is the name of that? I just lost it. It was like on my tongue, and I totally forgot. It is the, it's not ornament. I don't want to ornament my brain. It's the, let me see, they're right here. Oh, ornate. That's why I couldn't think of it. It's close. These ornate dies. Aren't these gorgeous? And these two are part of the Spectacular Bash bundle with this very adorable Totes Adorbs Spectacular Bunch set. Isn't that cute? I totally I love that little Dracula mummy. Isn't that cute? They're cute. So those, these ones match, although these are great dies for any time of year, not just for Halloween. Love, love, love. Anyway, so you can totally, you know, to make a die, I wouldn't make a huge, like a ton of, spend a lot of time making your tags for these, because like I said, the kids are going to just, usually it's just going to get tossed, and it's a little heartbreaking when they toss, especially if you work too long. You can make some really super cute things with these without having to do a lot. So I'm actually going to use, because I use the spider webs, one of the other bundles is the Wonderfully Wicked, and there is this fabulous Black Widow spider in it, which I actually really just not happy. I don't like Black Widow spiders, but this one is so great. This is the only kind I like. So I just went ahead and punched this out. One of our punches. I don't know which one I did. Is that 1/2? I have a bunch of circle punches. We have a bunch. And we also have the layering dies. And I think this one is, I should have checked. Move it out. Yeah, I think this one is, what is that, an inch? It's like 3/8. Or not 3/8, 3/4. 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5/8. Look at that. Da, da, da. Okay. I can count. So anyway, I'm just going to use some of the Memento. And you just stamp that thing right there. Isn't it great? So I love the images from this Wonderfully Wicked. It's so nice. Look how lovely that just stamps. Isn't that gorgeous? Love, 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 love. And then you can just add some Wink Castella to its back end to give it a little bit of glitter. Oh my gosh, I just love the little bit. Look at just how much that adds. Isn't that cool? Can you guys see the shine? So nice, so nice. And then just punch a hole. And although we don't sell any hole punches, but if you have any of our old ones, I actually have the crocodile when we had that, which I absolutely love, which you can totally get at Michael's or any of the crafting stores. And just punch a hole. And use your fabulous. Now I have this really nice ribbon, but man, I just want to use our organdy ribbon. And I had it right here. Here it is, right here. Set it down underneath the thing. And then you can just wrap it up. It's been like a crazy week here. Hope everyone else's week is going really good. My daughter got her wisdom teeth out on Thursday, and man, she's still pretty swollen, but she's really bruised. She's like a black eye. And her little face is bruised. She's been milking it though, getting lots of ice cream. So hopefully she'll feel better to go to school tomorrow. So they've changed the policy, and even with excused absence, they're only allowed to miss 8 a semester. So she's or 9 a semester, so she's concerned. But here we go. And you just tie it up. Like I said, you don't want to waste too much time on candies, especially when you know that they're going to most likely get eaten. Although they might keep this little tag because it's super cute. You gotta love this ribbon. It's so sparkly. Love, love, love. Okay, if I can tie a bow. It is a little bit harder to tie a bow because of all the glitter on it, but it's so worth it. It's so cute. There you go. See, look at that. And that's super cute and not too hard, right? Awesome, awesome. The hardest part is figuring out what your what you want to do for your measurements. And let me show you, when you guys are doing your measurements of any of your candies, whether or not you're doing the Hershey or if you're doing some other, you just want to make sure you get to the edge, right? So like this candy is 2.5, right? And so you know you're going to wrap it, right? So you know that it's 1 inch this way, so it definitely needs it to be 2 1/4, right? So snack sized. So I actually have it 2 1/4, 2.5 by 3 1/4. So what did I do? Because I didn't say this right. Oh, there we go. That's why. Because I said 1, but it was 2. 2.5. And so I guess it's 3. So you want to do, if it's 1 here, then you do 3 and 1. That's the rule. All right, muy bien. Okay, so let me show you guys. So these are some of the spider ones that I made before. And the trick with making your own DSP is that you want to get in as much, as many images in a small place as you can so that you can see it. So the best weight to use instead of our cardstock, although I love our cardstock, but because it is so thick, the best way to do it is to use your printer paper. So if you guys have a printer or copy paper, you can get it. It's pretty cheap for like $5, right? You know, I mean, you can get some that's like $3 to $5 for a big, 500 sheets of it. But most of us all have a printer. And this is a great weight to make your own DSP. Whatever you're wrapping, or for whatever holiday you're doing, what other kind of candies, like I said, you just measure. So measure this one right, and then I guess by 3, right? So it was 1 inch across, you need 3 inches plus 1/4. So keep that in mind. So what I think I'll do is I'll make the kitty in the bat, and I love the kitty in the bat. Isn't this cute? And I will do, let's do the Wicked. I did Spooky the last time, but I haven't really used the Wicked. So what I usually do when I make some DSP is you don't have to always use black. On some of them I use black. On the spider and the spider web I used the smoky slate, and then I added a little bit of this fun it's gray granite with the sponge to give it a little bit of color. So let's see, if I was going to add, I think I'll add, let's do it in Cherry Cobbler. Cherry Cobbler is a great color. Okay, so let's use Blaze of Black and Cherry Cobbler. Let's see how this looks. Okay, so I'm going to use my Wicked. I'm going to ink that up. And I'm just going to start up here in the corner. And you're going to want to make sure that you do it tight. And you go off the paper. Right? Because when you're going to cut this down, you don't exactly know where your, look at that, I went off this edge. I should turn it this way so I can use it. Okay. Anyway, so you don't know exactly where you're going to use it. So you want it to be tight because you don't want to have any real blank spots when you do your paper. And it is okay if you go over your other images. So let me get that all nice. I did this really tight. Super cute. Oh, hi, Wendy. So here we go. I really like this wicked. That red, this cherry cobbler looks good. So just have to. So anything with any images, any words, if you had happy birthday, you could do the same thing. If you're doing tissue paper, this is how we would do tissue paper too. If you wanted to make your own tissue paper that matches whatever you're wrapping, or to make your wrap, put it in a, you know, in a craft bag or you know, a white bag so that it matches your card. You can totally also stamp on your, let's see, I think I want to use the bat. Stamp on your tissue paper. Okay, so I'm going to use some Memento Black with the bat from The Wonderfully Wicked. I love these images. So put it nice and wicked. And then I'm just going to so you want to make sure you get it close because, like I said, you don't know exactly where you're going to cut it. So you want to make sure that you have a lot so you don't have any real white space. And it's okay if you know, stamp over your words. But you want to make sure you get a lot of coverage. Which I love. This is such a cool bat. I really like this set. I love Halloween. And even though my kids are no longer in elementary school, my daughter's a junior in high school now, but I did actually, we wrapped a huge chocolate bar for one of the teachers had a birthday and she took it in. My best friend is actually a teacher at the high school and she loves Hershey chocolate, right? And you can get that without nuts, so you don't have to worry about allergies, but also if they don't like it, they usually know somebody that will, and it's the thought that they usually like. So that's always a cute, easy, fun, you can dress it up to make it look pretty. Teacher gift. It's always nice. I loved it when I was, my kids were in elementary school because I loved making stuff. So I'd made my DSP, my own DSP all the time. Isn't that cool? I love it. So it does take a little bit, but you don't have to be so precise or afraid. When you're making a card, if you don't get the image just perfect, right, it stress you out. But when you're making DSP, it doesn't really matter as much. Look at that. Is that awesome? Muy bien. So see, that turned out really pretty. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. So then, let's make sure I clean that up. Okay, so let's wrap. Let's see, what do I have? A regular Hershey bar. Got a regular Hershey bar. Like I said, I need 5.5 by 4.5. So I'm going to get my cutter out. And if you guys have your Stampin' Trimmers on Tuesday, I think it's at 10 a.m. I'll have it lifted on my Facebook page. There is going to be our last offering of the trimmer blades, and then I think maybe starting next year we're gonna get hopefully we'll be getting new trimmers. So, but if you're looking for trimmer blades to get you over until we get the new one, Tuesday, so be prepared. Check that out. I'll make sure I have it on my site to show you exactly when it's going to be on, but you got to get them quick, and you're only allowed to have 3 packs per order, and get them quick because they'll probably be gone super quick. Okay, so it's 5 and 4 1/4, or 5 1/4. So 5 1/4. And 5. Okay, so DSP, the TSP you make is thinner than like our DSP, but it still helps to use your bone folder to gently break the, so it's easier to fold. I mean, look at how much easier it is to fold that. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so yeah, isn't that cool? So cool. Wait, did I do it the wrong way? I totally was trying to put it on the wrong way. It's funny. So, oh my goodness. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get on tomorrow for my Facebook Live. I'm really hoping I will. I'll just squeeze it in there sometime between doctor's appointments. I have a bunch of doctor's appointments tomorrow. See if I'm going to need surgery. So I have to go see my specialist and my regular doctor tomorrow. So hopefully, and then I might have to get a dentist appointment in there at some point. It's always something, right? Mondays are crazy. Okay, so like I said, I use a little bit of the tear and tape. You got to make sure you get that on there really nice. Oh, I have that there. Burnish it on good. Because if you burnish it on good, it does make it easier sometimes to pull the. Yep, look at that. Woohoo! That was easy. That time to get it off. And like I said, make sure you want to do it paper to paper and not the other way around. Isn't that pretty? Oh, that turned out great. Oh, hi, Jane. He's watching too. Okay, that's so pretty. And then for the big long one, let's see, I have, like from my oval, I did some very fun, my oval cutter. I like that. Let's do some ooh, I like that. That looks cool. Muy bien. Yeah, okay, so then let's see. We have our Happy Halloween. Maybe I have my Happy Halloween in here. Did I take it out already and put it somewhere else? It's not in this one. This is my For You. And oh, I put it in this one. Duh. Because this has to have a spectacular Halloween. Spooky, creepy. But my Happy Halloween, I accidentally put it in this one. So I was using it at the same time. That happens more often than you would think, actually. I put them in the wrong place. Okay. So, I'm gonna just go. Happy Halloween. So then for this one, I think I had my stamp. Or did I put my little there we go. Stamp dimensional. Put 2 of these up. And then attach them to this glimmer paper. I love this glimmer paper. Like I said, I just use my, these are the ovals. I just use those ovals to cut. And then look, it goes so cute on top. Oh my gosh, isn't that adorable? Okay, and then I'm just going to use a piece of tear and tape because I have it close. You can use any of your adhesives. The tear and tape and glue dots work the best. Sometimes your glimmer paper is sometimes hard with like snail or glue sometimes. You have to wait for it. This works really good. Okay. Aw, thank you so much, Wendy. I appreciate that. Yeah, I hope it goes well. Everything goes well too. And at this point, I'm not sure what I want. I want to have this surgery. I'm ready to, women's problems are always, it's always something now for me. Okay, look at that. Is that cute? Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Okay, so, and again, you can, this one I think I'm going to, I will actually take a glue dot, and I put my glue dots, I think I put them away over here. Actually put my glue dots. I love glue dots in this. I use so much. So I'm just going to use the glue dots because I have them here. Just stick that on top like that. Then I will take my little bit of my ribbon, and then I will wrap it. Oops, got some sticky right there. Oops, sorry. Okay. I love Halloween. It's so fun. And September 4th is not that far away. Although if you guys can't wait, there is our awesome extra deal. Uh-oh, I moved it too much and got the... Did I move my glue dot off? No. I think I moved it. Did I actually get it off? Oh, you know what? I bet you I didn't actually get it on there. I'm so silly. It is quite smooth. No, it isn't. It's not wanting to pick it up. Okay. Let me see. I was trying, you have to actually put sticky on the back if you actually want it to stick. I know, right? Novel approach. Sticking the other way. And then, that. Super cute, super cute. I love this ribbon. So you don't have to always have a hole punch. You can just stick it to the actual wrapper. Isn't that cute? I love these so much. I love these so much. Okay, so that is for the regular size, and for little ones, like here's my spooky cat that I had earlier. So I just need to trim it down a little bit. Like, what did I say it was? 3 3¼ by 2½. So this is the way I want it to go. So I want it to be 2½ by 3¼ So 3¼ So you just have to make sure you want it to go in the right direction. And then again, even with these kind, you use the... Now, what you can do is also, if after you've made your paper and you wrap it, and so this one actually turned out fabulous. The bat's right here. But if you had turned it and there was like a big space, all you can do is check it out first, and then if you don't, you can always wrap it up and then just add another. You can totally add more image afterwards. So sometimes, so definitely don't put all your stuff away. Sometimes you might need to add more image if you have an empty space, right? And then you can just stick it in there to make sure that you get it covered, because sometimes when you're cutting it out, you think you've got it really well spaced out, but then when you wrap your candy, it doesn't seem like it. And that's one of the reasons why it's cool that when you make your own, you don't have to have it perfect, because then you can just add more, right? So I find with the littler ones, you can use the strip, but I love my dots. Once I have my dots out, I love the dots, because you have to be really careful with this measurement so that you don't, I actually like to put it on this side in case you mess up and get it too far away from the edge, because if it's on the other side, you can get sticky. Your sticky can show. You don't want that. Okay, and a nice overlap. There we go. Is that cute? Oh my gosh. And again, with any of these things, I'm just telling you, Wink of Stella makes everything awesome, right? I love Wink of Stella. So whether you're doing the spider or the cat or the bat, can you guys see the sparkle a little bit? I just love adding sparkle. So making your own DSP is actually really easy and not at all intimidating, especially when you're using it as wraps, because you keep in mind what they really want is the treat inside. So you're just making it pretty. Just making it pretty, and sometimes just adding that little bit to make it pretty is and look at that, I would just cover it right up. Also, that's true too, if you where you put your label can also cover up your holes while you're thinking about it as well. So depending on what you guys want to do, I always love when you have the littler ones, like I did with these ones. Isn't that cute? Or you can always just wrap it. I love this ribbon so much. It is a little bit difficult to work with because it is got the little chunky pieces of glitter in it, but it's so cute. Look at that. You don't even have to do a bow. Just do a cute little knot. Isn't that adorable? And you don't even have to do a tag. Or you can just do a cute little tag. Now this is a fabulous set, and I will be doing more keepsake. Where did I put my keepsake? The tiny keepsakes, which is also in the new holiday catalog. But look at these super cute. Aren't these adorable? They're really a great tag set for this kind of thing. And the framelits are fabulous. Like, I love the tiny ones. I have some exciting, cute things to do later for the next. You guys are going to see that quite a bit because I just love, love, love. Ooh, kind of got too much ink. My black is, I had to re-ink one of my blacks. I think it was this one. There we go. See, look at that one. It's good that time. And remember, there's always two sides to every piece of cardstock. So if you mess up on one side, you can totally just flip it over, right? And then of course there is no, oh, see, look at that, you can just tuck it in there. So you don't even have to try to have a hole punch. You don't even have to worry about doing that much, right? 'Cause sometimes when you're doing this stuff, it's, well, I always found when I was doing my kids' snacks, treats, it was at like 9 o'clock at night the day before they were due. So I always wanted those cute little tricks. Look at that, isn't that sweet? Super cute, super cute. Anyway, I love that. So I hope you guys enjoyed how you can use our fabulous DSP, which is absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, it's just a little bit stiffer if you use the lightweight. The cardstock is a lot harder to use. I mean, you really have to go it. You can use it. You just have to really use your bone folder. The lighter DSP is much easier to use, like our Monster Bash DSP. And isn't that gorgeous? I just love that with the spider web, with that Black Widow spider. And I loved how the big one turned out with this gorgeous bat. I have to buy another pack of this DSP. So I know that on September 4th when the catalog goes live, I'm going to have to get some more because I have been using it and using it and using it. It's so fabulous. So like I said, it's super easy, super fun. It's a little less complicated than making those the cute little totes that I showed you guys how to make last week. I knew that I was going to have a crazy week, so I thought I should go with something super easy. But you can go onto the website. I'll have this video up, but all the measurements and my blog post, and then of course there's this cute little inspiration sheet that has all of the measurements for you guys and all of the different punches and things that I used. You guys can check out. So. And if you guys need to buy anything, I still have, you can use August's host code, which is awesome. That's still up there for you guys to use. And then, of course, on my website, under videos and tutorials, there's actually 12 weeks of Halloween. So if you guys ever miss any and you're looking for it and you don't want to have to like look through my website to try to, in the search function, to find any of the weeks that you missed, you can find them right there. It's a little pull down menu and you can find them pretty easy. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed our little project today. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening and what's a little bit left of the weekend. And hopefully I'll get a chance to see you guys tomorrow. So you guys have a great time. Happy crafting. Bye.